Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Hope you're all out there having a marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And as you can see in today's video, we will be doing another rip of a Upper Deck 2023-2024 DC Annual Blaster Box. So without further ado, let's get after it. Alright, this is the second blaster box of my retail haul that I had mentioned in my previous video when I ripped the other blaster of this. I really do like this set. Hopefully I will be able to put together a base set here real soon. So let's get these packs out of here real quick. Let's just set them there for the moment. And let's take a look at the box. I know I feature it briefly in every video. So there it is. There's the side of the majority of the Batman family. We have 5 cards per box. I'm sorry, yeah, 5 cards. Why does it say? Okay. Man. I'm sorry, everybody. 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, which gives us a total of 30 cards. We are looking for the Titan Beast Worlds, the Titan cards, the lenticulars, 3D lenticulars. We have a premium insert per pack on average. They have to put that disclaimer there because not every pack will have an insert. Next, here are all of our chases. We also are guaranteed to have Blaster exclusive blue base parallel cards. More chase cards. We have the Night Terrors and also another fantastic subset of the Birds of Prey. So, again, let's get after it. It's ripping time, y'all. So here we go. Here's all 6 packs. We have Catwoman, Steel, and Plastic Man on the cover of each pack. I had to just do a little randomization there. So, alright, here we go. First pack. Alright, first pack we have Stargirl. Look at that little smirk on her face. Like she knows she's gonna about ready to whoop someone's ass. She knows. She definitely knows. But anyway, great artwork, great imagery. There's your information there on the back. Great looking cards. Alright, next we have PC character. We got base of Hawkgirl. So again, fantastic artwork, great imagery. Always been a very a good character that I've always liked. Hawkgirl was one of the few in DC back in the day when I first started getting into comic books and stuff. Obviously, you know, Batman is always my favorite. Wolverine from the Marvel side has been my favorite, just like a lot of other people. But she is a PC character. Let's do this. And right there. Center it up a little bit better. Alright. On to the next. We have a blue base parallel. This one is of Brick. Pretty sweet looking card. Character looks kind of menacing. Like he's going to mess somebody up too. Like, what you say to me, boy? I'll kick your ass. I know I embellished a little bit, but look. The look he gives. And again, it's one of those blue base parallels, so it's color matched to the card itself, not to the character. But I love that foil. Love that foil. Alright, on to the next. We have a really, really good looking subset that I like in these last, I don't know, 5 years of cards. The cover variants or variant covers, black and white or color of the canvas cards. I really like these canvas cards, regardless if they're black and white like this one or if they're color ones like they Upper Deck had in the Marvel in previous years. But this one is of Superboy. All the information on the back of the cards are exactly the same. This image is the base set image. This one is the image that is in all the parallels of as well. The only image that is different from the base, the inserts, are the canvas cards. They're the only ones that are different image of the character. If I can come across another one, I will show you what I was referring to. But all right, here we go. Last card of the pack. We have Aqualad. Again, good artwork, good imagery. Excuse me. There's all your information there on the back. Pretty snappy looking card for an Aqua character. I know they always get slept on and made fun of because, you know, the ability to talk to fish isn't really that good of a power. But, you know, it is what it is. Pack number 2. Alright, first card in pack number 2 you saw already. We have Batgirl, Stephanie Brown. Another one of the many Batgirls in the Bat family. But I like this one. I like the color combination, the black, the pink, and the purple. It's pretty sweet. She got a mask over her bottom half of her face instead of having a cowl and hood like Batman or the other Batgirl or, you know, Batwoman. But still, PC character, great card, great character. Super stoked about it. All right, on to the next. We have John Stewart's Green Lantern, one of the cooler Green Lanterns that are in the Lantern Corps that were human. If you'd seen any of my other videos, you know Kyle Rayner's my favorite. John Stewart's my next in line favorite of the Lanterns, even though the Lanterns aren't that great. I am no disrespect to anybody that likes the Lantern or the Lantern Corps. It's just, it was kind of corny to me. But nonetheless, they provide their powers and abilities to help out humankind in the DC world, so it's good. And again, like I had stated before, if you had seen any of my previous videos about the Lantern cards that I have pulled that I didn't like at all whatsoever, i.e. Guy Gardner, never understood how he became a Lantern, but I know. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. On to the next card. We have a blue base parallel. This one is of Wonder Girl, Yara Flor. It's not my Wonder Girl. My Wonder Girl is Donna Troy, the original, the one and only. All these other Wonder Girls are just knockoff copies, in my opinion. No disrespect to anybody that likes these newer Wonder Girls, but it is a blue base parallel. Love that blue foil. Absolutely fantastic artwork. Again, as you can see, the artwork on the back matches the artwork that is on the front. And again, there is your information on the back for this character. There is your name of the card. It is the blue. And all cards will be sleeved in penny sleeves. Only the insert hits like that. And my PC cards will be put in top loaders, but that will be done at the end. And wow, I have never seen this one up until right now. This is another one of those amazing variant cover black and white canvas cards. But man, look at the detail of the artwork on Gorilla Grodd. He is not a PC character, but man, that artwork and that imagery is absolutely phenomenal. Man, that is some dope ass art right there. Holy shit, that is great. I mean, even on the base card, the artwork is fantastic. The intricacies, the level of their shading from the light to mid to dark tones of all the different variations of the color that make that character just pop right up off of that card. But man, I would love to see this image colorized. That would probably be a dope ass card too. Stoked about that one. And that's not even a PC character, and I'm stoked about this artwork. Alright, on to the last card of pack number 2. We have Mirror Master. Comic book art taken straight from one of the books. And there's all your information there on the back. Not a big fan or have much knowledge of Mirror Master. There we go. On to pack number 3. Alright, we are starting off pack number 3 with Tempest. Used to be Aqualad back in the day. He was the first Aqualad that was a member of the Teen Titans. Then later left the team, grew up, and now has the name of Tempest. There's all your information there on the back. A little backstory on Tempest. Great artwork and imagery. I just have yet to come across a PC character that is either one of the variant covers, the black and white canvas cards, or even a blue base parallel. Here we go. Next card. Speaking of blue base parallels, we have Live Wire. Color match all the way around, not to the card, but not just to the card, but also to her outfit. She's got that bluish tone of the electrical aspect. And again, I love that foil. This is an absolutely amazing card. There you go. There's your information there about Leslie Willis, also known as Livewire. Obviously, the information's right there. But it's a good looking card, great artwork, great imagery. And I just spoke it into existence. I now have wrong pile, PC character. This one is the variant cover black and white canvas of Pamela Ivesley, also known as Poison Ivy. She is an amazing character. She's a beautiful woman. Drawn quite well. I like this version, the newer version of Poison Ivy, better than the previous ones. And there's the base card image of her, and look at her. She is just all engulfed in foliage, giving her more of the visual presence of being the Gaia, I guess, of this universe, to be able to control the plant life. Like, quote-unquote, Mother Nature or Gaia, depending on what you've heard throughout your life. But still, absolutely amazing. Super stoked. I love this artwork. And it's sweet. I got my first hit from this blaster for my PC. So, alright, on to the next card. We have Natasha Irons, niece of John Henry Irons, the original Steel, and now she is taking over or carrying the mantle of Steel. I don't know why. I have yet to read the comic of this, but I was never really a Superman or Superman fan or sub character of Superman other than Kara. Supergirl, I've always liked her. She always was that badass. She was the one that would take things just a little bit further than where Clark would, because she was stranded out in space for all those years. And just, you know, if you know the backstory of Kara and her resentment to Clark and how he was given the quote-unquote silver spoon when he got here, you know, she thought she was alone for all these years, and then find out that her cousin, Kal-El, Clark Kent, Superman, made it to Earth, and he's so much older than her, but she's older than him. It's just a whole twist and turn about the whole storyline. But anyway, there's just a little bit of that backdrop of the Superman, Supergirl stuff. Even though it was all, the card was Natasha Irons Steel. But here we go. Last card of this pack. We have Detective Chimp. No idea who this character was. The last 2 times I've pulled this card, I said the exact same thing. All the information that I know about this character is right here on the back of the card. I could delve into it more, but I don't find a primate, a character card or character to keep or save for my personal collection. I presume, because I don't assume, I presume it was just one of those gimmick characters, kind of like how Howard the Duck was in the Marvel series, or the Marvel side of things. You know how Howard the Duck was the I don't know, gimmicky character, like I stated. But anyway, on to pack number 4. We are starting off this pack with Onomatopoeia. And yes, that is the proper way to say it. Onomatopoeia. Not onomatopoeia. It's onomatopoeia. Cool character. Not much is known. Obviously, he is a foe to Green Arrow in the Green Arrow universe. But good looking artwork, great imagery. Onomatopoeia. Alright, next card we have base of Kid Flash. I think this is like Kid Flash version, I don't know what, 8 now? Maybe 7? There's been so many different Kid Flashes. And this is Wallace Ace Rudolph West the third. So we had Wallace Rudolph West the second, Wallace Rudolph West the first. So there's 3 of them right there. And then you have the original Gordon. And then you have Barry Allen. And then you have Wally Allen. And then, holy crap, now there's a couple female variations of the Flash. So it is what it is. But still, I like the great artwork, the imagery of it. I like how the orange and yellow of the highlights and lowlights pop against that blue to make it look like the character's like jumping off of the card at you. That's pretty sweet. Next, we have a blue-based parallel that is damaged straight off the line. And this one is of Lex Luthor on the blue-based parallel. And there's the damage right there. And it goes through. You see it right there, just a little bit in the light. Yeah, right there. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it when it comes out the factory floor like that. So there it is. Sorry, everybody. I had to pause the video for a moment. I had a little thing, something stuck in my throat. And I didn't want to cough all up through the video, so I just paused it for a moment. So if you see the jump, I apologize. But anyway, let's continue on. Excuse me. There's all your information there on the back about Alexander Lex Luthor sitting in prison playing chess with himself against Superman and himself right there. I don't know if you had never noticed it before. There it is. Superman figure as the king. Lex Luthor figure across the chessboard as the king as well. Again, love that blue foil. Not a PC character, but he deserves his own sleeve. Next, this is the first one that we've pulled out of this box. We have a #1 spot of the Speed Force. The Dawn of DC Superheroes series of comic books. And this is the the new generation of Speed, the Speed Force. Alright, there you go. There's your information there on the back of the card. Excuse me. Not bad insert. I like that gold foil. It's pretty sweet. Alright, and the last card of... to mention, when I was going my ramble about Kid Flash, here's the OG of The Flash, Jay Garrick. So, there's multiple Flashes, just like there's multiple Bat members. So, I mean, it's like, even I almost messed up and said Hawkeye. Even Oliver Queen, Green Arrow, has his own little subservient proteges that he has throughout the DC comic book of Green Arrow. But still, not a bad looking card. Great artwork, great imagery. Alright, on to pack number 5. Starting off this pack with Reverse Superman, also known as Bizarro. Me Bizarro. I cannot recall what alternate dimension he comes from or alternate reality that he comes from. But if you know about Bizarro, you know he's the absolute reverse of Superman with everything. But I really do love that artwork and the imagery of this character. It's pretty sweet. But there you go. And I love the color combination. I'm a fan of purple, so that purple just speaks to me. Even though that this character is not a PC character. Alright, next we have the OG of the Lantern Corps of characters from Earth. We have a blue base parallel of Alan Scott's OG Green Lantern. Here it is all in its glory. That blue definitely makes that green, red, and black pop off of that card. And again, that's that blue base parallel. A blue foil. That's pretty sweet. That is sweet, sweet. And next, okay, alright. I do not have this card. I have yet to see this card. Now that I've finally seen it, oh my god, it was worth the wait. It is another one of those cover variants. Black and white canvas card. This one is of mine and my son's favorite Robin, Damian Wayne. A few years back, my son and I dressed up for Halloween as Batman and Robin. Father and son, as father and son in the comic books. He was the Damian Wayne version of Robin, obviously, and I was the Frank Miller version of Batman with the gray suit. So it fit to the form of the time that we portrayed Batman and Robin. That's how they were portrayed in the comics as well. Love the artwork, love the imagery, love the character. This is card number 4 for my PC. 2 canvas cards and 2 base cards. Kind of a little disappointed in that, but I'm still getting some really good cards out of this to add to the base set. So, on to the next video, on to the next card, we have General Zod, looking like Mum-Ra from Thundercats, except he doesn't have the bandages around the head like Mum-Ra did. But if you know what I'm talking about with Thundercats and the OG cartoons, you can see it. I know you can see it. There you go. There's all the information there on the back. Great artwork, great imagery. There we go. On to the last card of this pack. We have the updated version, only because of the character that played or only because of the woman that played this character in Suicide Squad. They went through and revamped yet again another character. DC's not the only one who has done it. Marvel has done it too. To try and make the character in the comic books fit the character that was portrayed by the certain actor. It's whatever to me. I'm getting it is. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's whatever to me. Because, you know, not the majority of these cut characters, they all get revamped at one point and another. But at least try and stay true to the original character. So, there's Amanda Waller. There's information there on the back. And on to our 6th and final pack of this rip. Here it is. Let's get some last pack magic. Let's get some fire. Let's give me something that I haven't pulled. Something for the PC, you know. Maybe a one-on-one, a sketch card. A lenticular would be dope. Even better, an artist sketch card. That would be even more fantastic. But my odds and my looks are not in that kind of favor. But anyway, I have pulled some really good cards, so I'm satisfied for the most part with what I get. So first card, we have Nubia. Character, she is from Themyscira, just like Diana Prince, also known as Wonder Woman. Plus also Donna Troy, who is Themyscirian, who was the original Wonder Girl. And so on and so forth. Zealot, also another Themyscirian character that is in the DC universe. But sweet looking artwork, great imagery. There was all her information. I'm sorry if I did not do that already. I think I did, but there you go, just in case I didn't. Alright, on to the next card. We have a blue base parallel. I already have this card, but it is still going to be a sweet addition because it's pretty sweet character. We got the blue base of Wonder Woman. I was just speaking about Miss Diana Prince just momentarily when we was talking about Nubia. But there it is. There's that blue base. Look at that. Got that dove just flying, and then she's like, pa-ting, with her bracelet, batting away a bullet. As is the tradition of Wonder Woman. But great artwork, great imagery. And the base card, you know, when you see all the artistry and imagery from the background, it fits the image a lot better. But still, dope-ass card, dope-ass character. Great addition to the PC. Next card, we have a blue base. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is the cover variant, or variant cover, black and white canvas card. This one is of Heartless. Great artwork, great imagery. A little bit muddied up with the coloring. Some of these cards don't transition very well from a color image into black and white because it muds up the coloring. But you can still see a little bit. All right, there's the base card image right there. There's the information there on the back as well. But as you look at the card, you can see and differentiate the colors. Even though it is black, white, and gray, you can see where definition is. So it's still a pretty sweet looking card, great looking artwork. But this would be another one of those cards that I would love to see in the colorized version, not just the black and white. All right, here we go. Next card, we have Peacemaker. as seen in the Suicide Squad, as seen on his own Disney Plus channel. I will not watch the Disney Plus series of this because the guy that plays the character of Peacemaker, I don't like. I don't like him in pretty much anything he's been in. There's only been like 2 movies that I've seen with him in it that I like. 2. And his other profession, I never liked him when he was a good guy or a bad guy as a wrestler. So it is what it is. So my own personal opinion. But there you go. There's your information on the back of the card of Peacemaker. And to finish off this pack, this rip, and this video, I spoke her name earlier. She is now my final card of this rip. The one and only beautiful black-haired, blue-eyed, luscious woman. The first Wonder Girl. The only Wonder Girl in my eyes. We have that wonderful woman, Donna Troy. And yes, I do have a thing for black-haired, blue-eyed women. I'm sure I've stated it several times in other videos when I've come across black-haired, blue-eyed women cards, characters, and what have you. But yes, Donna Troy has always been my favorite Titan other than Raven. I love them goth girls. I can't get away from them. I love them. But this black-haired, blue-eyed beauty, she's next. Out of my favorite females in the Teen Titan series. Sorry for that little bit of delay. I had to take a swallow. So there it is. There it is. There it is. That is the rip for this Upper Deck 2023-2024 DC Annual. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to tune into the channel and watch the content. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your day and or night goes marvelously. So until the next video, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, be kind to everyone you see. Have a great one, y'all. I'll see you later. Peace.